Hi, and welcome to Coffee with Connie. And let's see, we have Roberta here, and Rebecca, and Marsha Lee. How are y'all doing today? And what are y'all currently working on? Okay, Marsha Lee, let me try to drop the link for you. Give me just a second. Here's the StreamYard link. Okay, let's see. Roberta says core crochet today, but not feeling it, so I'm here. Well, I'm glad you're here, Roberta. And I have the perfect question for you today on today's live. I think you'll enjoy one of the questions I'm going to ask. And Rebecca says, I'll be watching from work, so I can't comment. Just listen. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, and the Cajun Crafter is here. Oh, sounds like you're from Louisiana. Welcome, welcome. And what's your first name, Cajun Crafter? And what part of Louisiana are you from? I'm originally from Homa, but I now live in Eunice, Louisiana. Yeah, Roberta, it's a question to get your frustrations out about not being able to have coffee. So I hope everyone is having a fabulous morning. I'm still kind of sleepy. Um, Basically got up this morning, got ready, and got prepared for my live this morning. Okay, so the Cajun crafter is Meg, and she's from Lafitte. Awesome, awesome. Always love it whenever I see new people from Louisiana. It's like another Louisianian. But yeah, anyone has any plans for the day? I'm basically gonna just be working on my knitting today. Later on after I finish my live and all. Hopefully, I get my glove finished, the second glove. Roberta says, "Can't happen." Laughing out loud. It's been months and I'm still craving and whining. This will be a question that you can address all that. Jody says, "Good morning, everyone. Working on my scrap blanket. How are you doing today, Jody?" So today I have a few coffee questions for y'all, and I also have some trivia that's going to be yarn questions, and also um, I will be sharing some cup cozy crochet patterns with y'all today. Yeah, Lafitte and Lafayette are two different cities in Louisiana, Roberta. And let's see. Let's see. Okay. So my first question I have for y'all is how do you feel if you want a cup of coffee and can't have one? See, Roberta, this question is perfect for you. Where for me, usually I may feel sleepy and I may be more nappish if I don't get my coffee in. But I do have days that I don't drink coffee. It don't affect me as much as like it does some people. And Roberta says defeated and cranky. You miss that coffee, huh, Roberta? And we have Deneen here. Hi, Deneen. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? Roberta says, like an addict. And Meg says, I don't really drink coffee, but I sure would love a Starbucks today. That's what I have in my coffee cup. I have Starbucks in here. I love Starbucks. That's my favorite coffee. And let me get a sip while I'm at it. And we have Melanie here. Hi, Melanie. How are you doing today? And what are you working on? She says she would feel cranky and off kilter. Yeah, I find like I get more fatigued without coffee. It kind of helps perks me up. And if y'all hear background noises today, it's probably Allie playing. Allie's been very perky this morning and been has been being playful. So she's getting into stuff today. And Allie's a little sneaky kitty because she's for the most part quiet. So when she gets into stuff, it's not as obvious. All of a sudden, you'll notice her doing something, and you're like, it's like I wouldn't have even guessed she was there. Roberta saying how she can't have caffeine at all, and even though it helps my blood pressure to not have, I still miss it. Yeah, coffee's a good thing. Coffee gets you going in the morning. Frank's saying decaf, but I'm like, decaf isn't the same. It's like, I don't know, caffeinated coffee just tastes better. Because I had tried the decaf thing for a little while because the the allergist that I was seeing had said to try not to drink much caffeinated beverages because of it helps. It supposedly helps with allergies, but that didn't last long for me. And let's see. Roberta says, I got Grandma Kitty Snuggles this morning. He's been ignoring me lately. Yeah, Allie ignores more. But the thing with Allie is, if you go up to her and you go and pet her, she loves it and she's friendly. But she typically won't come like plop around you or on you unless she's in her clinging mood. And that happens like once every couple of months. She'll get clingy for a couple of weeks, and then when she's clingy, she don't want to leave your side. And let's see. Meg says, "Well, if you drink it for the flavor, I love the flavor of coffee." And Melanie says coffee with hazelnut creamer, and she's saying hi to Allie. Allie, Melanie says hi. Nothing, nothing. That's Allie for you. And Melanie says I'm knitting on my sock. Awesome! I can't wait to see your socks when you're done. Roberta saying how decaf just defeats the purpose. So true. Okay, Marshally, you click on the link that I gave you, and once you click on that link, you should come up with a screen that says Enter Broadcast. You click on Enter Broadcast, and then that will bring you on my screen, and then I do the rest where I would pull you up. But basically, you just click on the StreamYard link, and then it should say enter broadcast. Now, did you set up a StreamYard account though? You have to have a StreamYard account set up. It's basically like setting up an email. Melanie says, I like half calf, which I should be drinking anyway. Roberta says, then she beast chases him out when she gets in the mood for me. Then he beast hides. Aw. Cats are something else. And Nana Michelle's here. Hi, Michelle. How are you doing today? And what are you working on? And same thing, Christy. Hi, Christy. How are you doing today? And Nana Michelle is at work drinking biscuit tea. Ooh. Um, Half calf, Meg. It's basically I think you can actually buy it half caffeinated, but basically you would just take like half your little, half the coffee you pour would be caffeinated, the other half uncaffeinated, and just brew like that. Um, let's see, we have Laura Lee here. Hi, Laura Lee. How are you doing today? And what are you working on? One thing Frank used to do, and I had to fuss at him, and I finally got him to back off on doing this. He likes his coffee really, really strong, like really strong. But he only pours like about this much of coffee in his cup, and the rest is milk. He likes more of a coffee milk. And I was like, why do you brew a whole pot of coffee for like this much coffee? Why don't you just like do half the grinds and do like maybe a half a pot or even like a fourth of a pot? So he finally cut back when it comes to doing that. Melanie thinks Folgers makes a half caffeinated, but you could always just do it, the other way, just pour half and half, get a bag of each. Roberta says I can't even have caffeinated sodas. Oh, I gave up sodas like 7 or 8 years ago, and I used to love me some soda. I drank like way, way, way too much soda. I love me some Coca Cola. Laura Lee says just working on my shawl, my design. Ooh, awesome! I love whenever people like learn new things, or they dive into things like designing patterns, like learning how to knit when they've never knitted before. I love hearing that. Melanie says she has to have her Pepsi. Meg says my pot doesn't let us make less than 10 cups of coffee. See, now one thing, like now we mostly use our coffee pot. Well, it's really not a pot, but the 1 cup coffee makers. That, single cup. Yeah, the single cup. You want to say hi to everyone, Frank? Hi, everyone. Let's see. Oh, Brenda's here. Hi, Brenda. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? Oh, thank you, Melanie. Yeah, the thing is that like with soda, like in the past, I would stop drinking soda, and I would stop drinking it for maybe a year, and then for some reason I would go back to drinking it. Like, and even though like it would taste horrible. If you stop drinking soda, it tastes horrible when you drink it again. But it still would like, come back to me. So, so I would always end up going back to the soda. And I ended up in the hospital like 7 or 8 years ago. And they put me like where I couldn't drink more than like a liter and a half of fluid a day. Because I have fluid retention problems, and it was kind of like, you know, I couldn't drink much, so I was going, to water, and I stopped drinking it, and it's like I won't let myself taste it again because I know if I taste it, I'll go back to it. And there was one point where I was drinking some of those flavored waters, the sparkling waters, and I started getting that feeling like it wanted to like draw me to drinking it, and I didn't like how it made me feel. So I stopped drinking those too because I didn't want anything to lure me back to soda. And let's see, Laura Lee says, I have had one Pepsi a night for the last 40 years. That's good though, that, like if you can, limit it like that. But like me, I probably had like 12 cups of Coke a day. I mean, I, I drink way, 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 way too much. No, this is just the background, Christy. I was like, coffee spirit. Brenda says, drinking Maxwell House coffee and sewing spots on my cow. I can't wait till you finish your cow. That's going to be so cute. And Meg says, mine was a holding tank. It keeps the water warm so your coffee always done so fast and hot. But if we do smaller ones, it throws off the tank. See, I've never heard of a coffee maker like that before, but get your coffee on. Let's see. Roberta says, I've discovered the fizzy flavored water, but I have to be careful of the sodium in those. Yep. Yep. And that's another thing too, like soda has the sodium in it. Let's see. Laura Lee says, I am doing a granny square with intermittent rows of different stitches. I'm using a number 2 yarn that really shows the stitch definition. Ooh, that sounds like it's going to be really pretty. Roberta says, if it's in the house, that's all we drink. It's sad. Christy wants a caramel macchiato, please. If only. But I think the coffee creamer I have today is caramel macchio, macchiato. That does not want to come out. Christy says, I have an idea for your next guest to interview. Okay, what's your idea, Christy? And we have Samantha that joined us. Hi, Samantha. How are you doing today, and what are you currently working on? Okay, yeah. Meg, if you can help her, that would be awesome. And Rebecca says, here in Canada, we mix half coffee, half French vanilla cappuccino from Tim Hortons. So yummy. Ooh, that sounds good. Oh, you're not working on anything right now, Samantha? Have you finished your mosaic blanket yet? Okay. So the next question I have for you is, how do you drink your coffee? I like mine. I usually do flavored coffee creamer. Uh, I usually like French vanilla. I like really I like pretty much all the coffee creamers. The only coffee creamer I ever had that I didn't like was the Fruity Pebbles. But today it's caramel macchiato, and then I put some stevia in my coffee. And y'all know I love my Starbucks, so I'm having Starbucks today. And let's see. You still haven't finished it? Okay. Hopefully you get it finished soon, Samantha, but I know blankets take a while. Chrissy says that stiff is so caffeinated that I drove 743 miles straight on one cup. My co-driver was whining, am I going to get to drive? Laura Lee saying my backdrop is very realistic. I've never been to I guess you mean Starbucks or coffee place. No, um, no, our town, we actually do now have a Starbucks, but I always forget about it because it's on the LSUE campus. But for the longest time, we didn't have one. But we do have this place called Cafe Mosaic That's a little coffee house. Okay, you're videoing with her. Okay. Hopefully she can get it to work so she can pop up. If not, we can always try to do it later on where Marshall comes live with me. Christy says, I have to find her. I forgot her channel name, but I think she is awesome and super talented. Ooh, sweet. But yeah, anyone that wants to come live with me, let me know. Now for this month, I'm pretty much booked. The only days that I have open or my Thursday morning lives at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. But on those lives, I normally use Restream. So you would have to have a Restream account. Let's see, Brenda says she likes her coffee with milk and sugar. Roberta says, when I worked at a convenience store, I was a manager. I would do a giant cup of ice, fill it with cappuccino, then add 4 shots of caffeine. Yeah, I know sometimes in the past, whenever I'd be on my way to work, I would stop at the gas stations that had like the cappuccino machines and get me a cappuccino on my way to work. Laura Lee says, I don't like anything sweet in my coffee. Real cream is okay once in a while. I normally get the sugar free coffee creamers. Roberta says normal coffee. I do black. Okay. Okay, you're gonna try to see if you can find out who that is. Okie dokie, Christy. Laura, it's Starbucks. I'll type it in the chat for you. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm all caught up on the chat. So yeah, those that drink coffee, let me know how you like your coffee. But I love like all the different like coffee creamers. One that I used to really love was the coconut cream, but I think they stopped making that one. I can't find it anymore. It was by Coffee Mate. And another one that was a holiday flavored that I loved was the eggnog. And they stopped doing that too. But I love me some Java. So my next question that I have too for y'all is, what is your favorite brand of coffee? And as y'all already know, mine is Starbucks. But the next one that that I would go to would be Community Coffee. And I love like the flavored coffees. Um like the mocha. I love the like the chocolate mocha. No, I'm sorry. The mocha, like the chocolate peppermint. Yeah, chocolate peppermint. Sorry, peppermint mocha. That's it. Then I also like pumpkin spice. The like especially Starbucks like their holiday blends. The fall blend one. um, like I said, pretty much any flavored coffee, I usually like it. Pecan praline is another one, and that one is one that Community does, and they also have the Mardi Gras blend. And let's see, we have Timmy that joined us. Hi, Timmy. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? Samantha, I got up at 7 this morning, and I was rushing trying to get myself together in time for today's live. And let's see. Samantha says Dutch Brothers. Laura Lee says Folgers, and so does Timmy. Okay, Morsley saying it won't let her come up through StreamYard. Can you drop the link in the chat? That way I can see if it will let me up. Now the link is still going to be StreamYard though. Okay, let me get back in. Because to come up Morsley, you have to have this. You have to go through StreamYard with the way that I'm doing it. And let's see. Roberta says, just hit the liquor store, get eggnog, and have it in your coffee. Really, that probably would work. Just taking a little eggnog and adding it to the coffee. Okay, so it's Creative Crochet with Rhonda. Okay, let me write that down. Okay, I'm going to have to go check her out. And I'll probably try to see if I can get her to come live with me in May. Laura Lee says, I saw one once that had that was almond joy. Yeah, I've tried almond joy. There's also a Snickers coffee creamer too. And Christy says Rhonda has only been crocheting for 3 years. I would love if you could interview her. I'm gonna try to work on getting her to see if I can get her to come live. But like I said, it probably won't be until May because the only live spots I still have open are the ones where I use Restream, and I really haven't had luck with getting people to come live with me on the Restream ones, and I think it's because it's not the streaming website they're used to. Let's see. Brenda says Maxwell House. Timmy says I'm working on my health. Been in hospital 4 times from February to March. Aw, I'm so sorry to hear that, Timmy. I hope you start to feel better and get better. Meg says my grandma swore by Community Coffee. Yeah, Community is very popular in Louisiana, and it's based in, it's made in Louisiana, the company. Yeah, I've interviewed Katrina. I've had a lot of different content creators on my channel, and like I said, anyone that I haven't had on yet, you know, just email me, and we'll work on getting you to come live with me. But like I said, April's pretty much booked except for the times that I use Restream. Let's see, we have Adrienne and Tina that joined us. How are y'all ladies doing today, and what are y'all working on? Christy says, I buy whatever coffee is on sale. And let's see. Tina says, just stop by, thumbs up before getting shower. Have a doctor's appointment. We'll try and catch you on another time. Well, I hope all goes well at the doctor for you, and I hope you have a fabulous day, Tina. And Christy says that's okay. She is naturally gifted and talented, and I expect her channel to blow up. Awesome. Timmy says, yeah, when pigs fly, aka doctor listens to me. And Adrian says, I like the donut shop blends, but I have to avoid caffeine. So you just use whatever decaf there is. Actually, Timmy, I would love to have Crystal with Bagel Day on. And I actually, I did invite her. I sent her an email asking her, but I didn't hear back from her. But from what I understand, Crystal don't like doing lives on other channels, And I don't think she really even likes doing, lives in general, where she's not as big on the live thing. But yeah, I would love to have her. Okay, Samantha, that would take me a while to find that live. Um, so I can't really drop it right now for you. But if one of my moderators maybe can find it and drop the link, that would be fine. Someone just approached your car and asked if you were okay. You should have responded, "No, I can't have coffee." Yeah, Rebecca's gonna be going live with me. Um, we're gonna have fun, Rebecca. It's natural to be nervous. I mean, I still get nervous going live. Um, but but don't let the nerves get to you too much. I basically take the lead, so I'm gonna adapt to, based on, if you're more quiet, then I kind of talk more. And if not, then you talk to, that type of thing. But I'm gonna make some have some questions prepared, like Yorny questions to ask too. That way, that hopefully helps get you talking more too. Yeah, I'm sure Bago Day gets many requests. Now, some others that I would love to try to ask, and I may try asking them next month, see what happens. I would love to ask Morley Bird and Shondi with Expression Fibers. Those are two that I would love to get on my channel. But I figure it's a long shot, but you never know. Selena Baca came live with me, so I didn't expect that. And let's see. Oh, Sunita's here. Hi, Sunita. How are you doing today? And what are you working on? Okay. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Oh, shared on my community tab. It probably is. Now the very first time she went live with me, it may not be on my community tab. Um, talk about Kim. Um, because I think the first time she went live was before I had a community tab. But Kim with Kim's Crochet and Knits, she's been live with me twice so far. Yeah, Mikey would be another one. But again, I think he's another long shot. Sunita says adulting at my 9 to 5. Okay, so the next coffee question I have for y'all is, let's see, how many cups of coffee do you drink a day? Well, me, I have some days I go without coffee. Most of the time it's 1 cup, sometimes 2 cups. It just depends on my mood. And also, to coffee sometimes will upset my stomach. So that's why some days I can't always drink it. But or I'll have my days where I say, "Oh, I'm going to get another cup of coffee," and then I don't. Let's see. Brenda says 2 to 3 cups a day. Laura Lee says a pot a day. You should just put the drink straight from the pot then. Put your creamer and your, however you sweeten it, if you do, put that all in the pot. Maybe get a straw and just drink it. Timmy says maybe 2, but it just depends if I'm craving it or whatever. Yeah. I don't normally have more than 2 cups a day, but usually it's just 1 cup. So more, I take it Morsley must still be having trouble with StreamYard. Okay, so let me know how many cups of coffee y'all like to drink a day. Yeah, that is the one bad thing about trying to keep your coffee warm, because kind of like, okay, I made my coffee and you know it's already getting cold. And I wish I could find what happened to. I had this like one of the ones that's more the thermos type material where it helps keep your beverage hotter longer. And it was this beautiful cup, and I paid like 20, like over $20 for this cup, and I don't know what happened to it. And it's like I think I left it at church, but I had called the church office to see if they found it, but they went look, they couldn't find it. But I was so upset that I lost that cup. I love that cup. And let's see. Okay, Marshall's saying it's still not working. Yeah, we'll try another time. I'm sorry it didn't work out for today. Melanie says I usually have 4. Adrian says 0 to 3 large cups a day. 3 is really pushing it since it's decaf. If I have 3, that last is in the evening. And Samantha says 0. Roberta says I wouldn't stop at 1. That's why I had to quit. Sunita saying I still have 25 years until she can retire. Still got a long way. Oh, and Spring's here. Hi, Spring. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? She says, pots, not cups here for coffee. Okay, let's see. Rebecca says, I keep losing subs. I think it's YouTube, not the subscribers, but I could use a shout out if you don't mind. Okay, let me find my page. I gotta find where I have my list for shout outs. Well, you know what? I'll just start a new page and find it later. That way it's not as time consuming to do so. But I do have another page started for shout outs. And that is one thing. Next week on Thursday, I will be doing my next shout out video. So if anyone wants a shout out, let me know, or if y'all know of a channel, like especially new channels or newer channels that could use a shout out, let me know that too. Um, but yeah, I'll be doing a shout out video next week. But one thing I find, Rebecca, with YouTube, like sometimes, like if people subscribe to a channel and they don't watch a video or don't comment, a lot of times I think YouTube takes that subscriber away. So I think that's part of it. Um, but and then if YouTube for some reason thinks like the subscriber is spammy, even if they're really not a spammer, I think they take them away. But I know like Christmas and July fairies, like you know, I had gotten a lot of new subscribers from that. And then a bunch of us, all of a sudden, those numbers just all came, crashing down. And really, I don't think I got a single new subscriber from it. because YouTube was registering the comments as being spammy. I don't know. It was kind of weird. But someone had contacted YouTube about it, and that was the response YouTube gave. And the funny thing is that I have quite a few people that comment on videos and tell me that that's, like how they found my channel. And it's like, so if they're active on my channel, I don't understand why they got taken away. But I don't know. YouTube, you'll notice YouTube does some crazy things. There's lots of glitches with YouTube, like with notifications. Like me, I don't even like I used to get notifications when I would get new subscribers. I don't get the notifications for that anymore, and I don't know why. Jody says get a Yeti mug. This keeps your coffee warm. Yeah, those do work good. But the thing is I tend to like cutesy. I like something cute for a mug. Laura Lee says, I have adult ADD. If I don't drink my coffee, I am buzzing all over the place and can't stay on task. Oh, Caitlin's here. Hi, Caitlin. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? Marshall says she only has 1 cup of coffee a day. Yeah, Samantha just posted the link from when Kim went live with me. Spring says working on going back to bed. Yep, that's another thing YouTube does sometimes. Someone can be subscribed to a channel and YouTube unsubscribes them when that person didn't actually unsubscribe. So that's another factor that could be taking place. And I've experienced it where YouTube unsubscribed me from Kindle Ray, which is a true crime channel. And at that time I was watching her videos like every week. And all of a sudden I noticed I wasn't subscribed any longer. I never unsubscribed. And the same thing happened to me with Gina with Knitting Turnpike. And I had just watched one of her videos the week before. And next thing I know, I noticed I'm unsubscribed to her. I was like, I didn't do that. And I don't know why YouTube's glitchy like that. I really don't. Okay. Okay, I'm adding you to my list, Adrian, for shout outs. Artfully. Because I know there's a lot of people that have been starting channels lately, or like new people to my channel that have channels, and it's like, and I tried to shout them out, but sometimes I overlook people, and it's not intentionally. So and sometimes I don't always realize someone has a channel, and all of a sudden I realize they have a channel. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. Roberta says, I keep having to find you on YouTube. If I didn't have Facebook, she wouldn't get notifications sometimes. See, and I don't know, for some reason, YouTube don't always give the notifications for lives or like for new videos. I don't I don't understand that. And I know, like, my suggestion is if there's a live you want to watch, I would set like an alarm on your phone for that live. That way you don't miss it. Because, like I said, I do not trust YouTube with those notifications. Yeah, intro videos do help, Rebecca. Okay, Samantha says she sent me an email. Let me make sure I got the email. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, your email went through. I'll get to the email either later today or tomorrow. Roberta says, tell them to like it. That helps to keep you at the top of notifications. But I think sometimes they do those steps. So, like I said, I don't know what goes on because I notice that too. Like I'll get notifications for certain things and other things I don't. And let's see, Anita's here. Hi, Anita. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? And also, Mindy's here too. Hi, Mindy. And let's see. Okay, I was seeing if anyone else had joined in too. Let's see. Caitlin says she's working on a tank top. Awesome. And one thing I find too, like when it comes to YouTube, like those that have channels, don't get too caught up on the numbers. It'll drive you crazy. It's like your numbers are gonna fluctuate, and I find too like the more subscribers you get, the more you'll see fluctuation. Okay, Samantha, I'm gonna add you to my shout outs. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's another thing I have heard that helps too. Is when you turn on the reminder after it's scheduled. That usually helps, but I still don't completely trust that with YouTube. Oh, Roberta says she was having a withdrawal day. Oh, and Anita says she's working on some cherry cobbler for breakfast. Ooh, you still on that? You still have some leftovers. Okay, so I have some free patterns that I want to share with y'all before I forget to get to that. Okay, these are all crochet patterns, and I have the links for all these patterns in the description box of this live. And today I'm on a cozy kick, which goes well with coffee. So here is the first pattern, and this is a sock monkey cozy. This is a Your Inspiration pattern. And aren't those sock monkeys so cute? I love sock monkeys. I have a thing for them. Eventually I'm finally gonna make a sock monkey beanie one of these days. But that's the first pattern. And let me pull up the second one. Okay. This one is a green space baby cup cozy. And isn't it so cute? That's such a cute little space baby. I'm probably gonna need to crochet one of those. How I like my aliens, but that's the second pattern. And the next pattern is a patriotic one. And isn't that cute too? That's perfect for like the 4th of July and other patriotic holidays. Or really any time in general, really. But I thought that was another cute one. And let's see. This one here has some roses on it. And I think this is kind of perfect for springtime. I think that's so cute and pretty. And then I have two more for y'all to share. Okay. This one is a watermelon cup cozy. Isn't that so cute? And that's another good one for like the summertime. I just love how that one looks. And now for the last one. And those of y'all that love owls will love this one. Let's see. Okay. I was hoping it would make the picture bigger, but it really didn't. But look, isn't that cute with all the owls? So that's the last one. Like I said, all these pattern links are in the description box of this video in case y'all are interested in making any of those patterns. And they're all crochet. And let's see, we have Laura that joined us. Hi, Laura. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? And let's see. Thank you, Samantha. Yes, if y'all haven't done so, hit those thumbs up. And let's see. Mindy says she crocheted party hats for her granddogs for Vivian's birthday party later this month, and she's happy about how they are turning out. I finished all three yesterday. Oh, that's awesome. I'd love to see pictures of them. And let's see. Roberta says your inspirations has a sock monkey pattern. I have some sock monkey patterns for beanies saved. Um, I have a couple saved on Ravelry, and then I also at one point had purchased a knitted one, which I may do that one fairly soon. We'll see. Okay, it looks like y'all are loving the patterns. Oh, Brenda has the spots all sewn on, and now it's time to stuff and finish up her cow. Yeah, Roberta, the one with the flowers would make a great Mother's Day gift. Yeah, that's true. Okay, those patterns that I showed today, I basically did a search for cozy patterns, and and it kind of had like a bunch of links that came, different patterns that came up on the pages. I do have all of those links for those patterns I showed in the description box of this video. But most of the time when I share patterns, I usually go to Ravelry, and like I may search like, shawls or scarves or blankets, and just find ones that I think are really pretty or I really like, and I share those. And I'll like, and I'll filter like if I want crochet or knit, and then I always make sure I select free. That way, these are patterns that are free to everyone. Um, Now sometimes I do like a Google search to look for patterns, but most of the time I'm looking on Ravelry. Ravelry's my friend. And also the patterns on my lives, they're usually listed pretty much towards the top of the description box. Usually, like I have like who my guest star is at the very, very top, and then right under it, that's usually where I share the patterns. that I shared during the live. And let's see. Roberta says I need to make an owl gnome. Roberta's the gnome queen. Let's see. We have Marshallie that joined. Not Marshallie. I'm sorry. We have Regina with Morse Knitting that joined us. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? And let's see. Roberta says, make a basket with scrubbers and a mug with the roses cozy and a tea bag. That would be a cute idea, Roberta. Oh, Laura's working towards 200 family members. She's going to have a giveaway when she hits 250. Awesome. I'm going to add you to my shout out list. Okay. My video won't be until next Thursday though. But yeah. And let's see. Christy's still working on a rectangle shawl from Jada and Stitches, the Country Bridges shawl. Awesome. Oh, and Laura is making and selling stitch markers. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Oh, and you're almost done with the king size blanket. Awesome. Okay, and Christy is in need of some watch hours. So if anyone can help her out, that would be amazing. And actually, that is one thing too. Um, I don't need watch hours for getting monetized since I already am monetized, but it does help me if y'all play my playlists and stuff and watch my videos when it comes to earning revenue on my videos, the ad revenue. So if anyone could leave, run my playlist, that would be awesome because that really would help me out. Because the more I can earn from ad revenue, the more I can do for giveaways for y'all. And speaking of giveaways, I have mentioned this before, but around the beginning of May, I am planning to do a big collaboration giveaway. So be on the lookout for that. And some of y'all I will be emailing, to participate in that giveaway. Or to see if y'all want to participate. And if y'all are interested in participating, y'all could also email me and let me know too. But yeah, that is something that will be coming up towards the beginning of May. Because once I get my next monetization check, I'm gonna be ordering some yarn for the giveaway. So I'm like excited. This is gonna be like the first collab giveaway that I'm doing on my channel. I've never done my own collab giveaway. So I'm like really excited about it. Christy says I am using Hobie Universe yarn doubled up with their cone yarn. Oh, I love that yarn. I drool every time I see the Universe yarn. One day I'm finally gonna get me some. One day. But like when I do, I want to make some knitted shawls with it. Adrian says I use a combo of Pinterest and Ravelry, but I found that some great patterns through Instagram as well. You just have to be following the designers to find those. Yeah. You just one thing too is kind of you just search everywhere really, but Ravelry is the place that I tend to search the most on. Okay, Anita, you have an amazing day. Oh, and you're welcome, Laura. Yeah, because really I need to get my list all together for my video for next week for my shout outs. I know I have some channels listed, but I need to try to start finding some more. And let's see. Oh yeah, and if y'all could help Madonna Ballard, she also needs some watch hours. Regina's working on socks and coffee. Also, um, actually, the way that this one is going to work for my collab giveaway, it's basically going to be where it's kind of going to be basically just like Crystal's collab giveaway was. You know, Crystal the Yawning Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady. Where I'll have channels participating, and each channel will pick a semi-finalist. The thing that I'm doing a little different is I'm going to leave it up to the channels participating if they want to send their semi-finalists a prize or not. That way it cuts back on the expense to them. Um, and then everybody would turn in their semi-finalist winners to me, and then I'll pick a grand prize winner, and then I would send my prize to the grand prize winner, and then everyone participating would, that picked the semifinalists from their channels, would send a small prize to the grand prize winner too. And like I said, now if they want to send their semifinalists a small prize, they can do so, but I'm leaving that part optional. But that's how that one's going to work. Um, but if you want to try to donate some cozies, we could always try to find a way to make that happen. That may work better, like when it comes to like doing a live giveaway. Like whenever I do like my monetization, not monetization, podiversary or my birthday bash again, but that won't happen again until like December or February. Um, because I don't think I'm gonna really have a big live giveaway again until then. Um, but but yeah, but get with me and we can figure something out with that. Let's see. And Regina's doing a giveaway for reaching 200. Awesome. Yeah, y'all go check out that. And Tyler is here. Hi Tyler, how are you doing today? And what are you currently working what are you currently working on? I'm getting tongue-tied a lot. I have a habit of getting tongue-tied. Y'all probably have noticed that. Um Actually Tyler, this is a fake background. It's just a picture with my green screen. Christy says rainy, dreary day here, going to stay in and crochet. Awesome. Okay, Melanie, you have an amazing day today. Yeah, Christy was trying to get a coffee from me. And let's see. Roberta blames us for getting nothing done. You're welcome. Well, I hope you have a good day, Roberta. Okay, so let's see. I guess I'm going to start getting into some trivia. We haven't done any trivia yet today. And the trivia today, or the subject is yarn. So my first question I have is, what weight of yarn would be most suitable for making garments for babies? And your choices are A, lace, B, worsted, C, 3-ply, or D, bulky. And again, the question is, what weight of yarn would be most suitable for making garments for babies? And your choices are A, lace, B, worsted, C, 3-ply, or D, bulky. And let's see, we have Ashley here. How are you doing today, Ashley? And what are you currently working on? And let's see. Samantha's also trying to get more watch hours. So if y'all can help her out too. And let's see. And can one of my mods drop Samantha's playlist link? Okay, Rebecca says it's a beautiful day here, but I'm inside. At least I get to play with yarn all day. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. Everyone is answering 3-ply so far. And I'll give it a little bit longer. Oh, and at the end of today's live, I am going to do a pattern giveaway. So I'll let y'all pick which pattern from my Ravelry store that you would like. So we'll be doing that towards the end of the live. Okay, so the answer was C, 3-ply. So the next question I have is, what is considered the finest type of wool yarn? And your choices are A, Boucle, it's spelled Boucle. Let me type it. I know I'm saying it wrong. And B is merino, C is tweed, and D is Shetland. And again, the question is, what is considered the finest type of wool yarn? And your choices are A. Oh, it's boucle. That's how you say it. Okay, okay. A is boucle, B is merino, C is tweed, and D is Shetland. Regina saying she needs a new mouse. So let's see what y'all think it is. Do, 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 do. And, I'm going by these are questions I found online, and the answers are what they said online. So, sometimes, I always worry that maybe someone will say that's not really true or something, but that's at least what they say online. Let's see. Adrienne says I only know about merino, so I don't know. And let's see, we have Lucia here. Hi, Lucia. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? Rebecca says, this isn't really fair for you guys. This is what I do for a living. Answer these questions for people. Well, most of these probably, a lot of these, probably won't be that hard for a lot of people, but you never know. Sometimes, you don't know one of these questions, or there may be some that are harder. Let's see. Okay, Lucia says currently working on a cardigan for a baby. Awesome. Okay. So the answer on this was B, merino. And the next question I have, which I think most of y'all will get this one right, is what would be the best type of yarn to knit dishcloths with? And your choices are A, wool, B, rayon, C, acrylic, or D, cotton. And again, the question is, what would be the best type of yarn to knit dishcloths with? And your choices are A, wool, B, rayon, C, acrylic, or D, cotton. And when it comes to the trivia, this is mostly just for fun, and sometimes you learn some new things with the trivia, and you never know what topic I'll do. One live I did John Travolta. Um, let's see, I've done aliens, Bigfoot trivia. Um, oh, what you call it? Loch Ness monster, Bermuda Triangle, cats, dolphins. Last night it was Louisiana food. It looks like most people are going with cotton. And cotton is the correct answer. Okay. So the next question I have is, what type of yarn is boucle? Is it A, knotted rough yarn, B, smooth glossy yarn, C, bumpy textured yarn, or D, fluffy fibrous yarn? And again, the question is, what type of yarn is boucle? Is it A, knotted rough yarn, B, smooth glossy yarn, C, bumpy textured yarn, or D, fluffy fibrous yarn? Oh, we have Granny D in the house. How are you doing today, Granny D? And what are you currently working on? And let's see. Ashley, I have not done any gnomes yet. I think they're cute as can be, and eventually I do want to make some. Roberta has turned me on to gnomes. And let's see. I'm seeing a lot of C's. Let's see how many of y'all will get it right. Do 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 do. Okay, let's see. Oh, for trivia. Okay, that would be a good idea. And if y'all have ideas for trivia, let me know. Different subjects y'all want me to cover. Let me know. Laura Lee says I need to do a gnome with one of my fancy hats. See, like as far as creating, that I don't think I could do. Because I really haven't done amigurumi. So I would have to like follow a pattern for amigurumi. Okay, so the answer was C, bumpy textured yarn. That was the answer. Okay, this one I think y'all will get this one right. What type of animal is Angora wool harvested from? Is it A, sheep, B, rabbit, C, wildebeest, or D, yak? And again, the question is, what type of animal is Angora wool harvested from? Is it A, sheep, B, rabbit, C, wildebeest, or D, yak? But yeah, I wish that like I was familiar enough with amigurumi to be able to design amigurumi stuff because y'all know I would be having fun like making aliens and gnomes. Let's see. Curious what everyone will guess. Seems like everyone's saying rabbits. And rabbits would be correct. Laura says she's making a sweater with Angora sock yarn. Ooh, that's going to be beautiful. So the answer was B, rabbit. And Ashley says all the Angora rabbits I've met were very grumpy creatures that did not like being handled. And I believe it's an Angora rabbit that Bagaudet has. That rabbit is beautiful. And I'm in love with her cats too. Steve and Rob. Laura Lee says you could do it. The bottom would be like an upside down hat, then decrease and add your hat. And Granny D says, yes, Connie, you would make some amazing aliens. I can't wait for Roberta to finish with her alien gnome. That's gonna be amazing. Okay, my next question for y'all is Shetland wool is from which company? Is it A, Scotland, B, Siam, C, Armenia? I'm going to put it in the chat. Armenia. Or D, Peru? Again, the question is Shetland wool is from which company? A, Scotland, B, Siam, C, Armenia, or D, Peru? It must be from which country. I think I typed the wrong. I think I wrote down the wrong thing. But y'all know what I mean. At least I think y'all do. But I wrote down company when I think it should be country. I am cold this morning. I am. I am. It's like, and it's not even that cold here. Right now it's 62 degrees. But we ran our air conditioner last night, and you know the house is still cold, but it'll be warming up. So we'll need the AC on this afternoon. Hey, Sid, how are you doing today, and what are you currently working on? Okay, and the answer was Scotland. So I think everyone got that one right. And I think I'm going to go ahead and ask one more question, then I will do the pattern giveaway. Okay, what is considered to be one of the most eco-friendly yarns? And your choices are A, nylon, B, bamboo, C, cotton, or D, metallic. And again, the question is, what is considered to be one of the most eco-friendly yarns? Is it A, nylon, B, bamboo, C, cotton, or D, metallic? Yeah, I think I gave y'all some easy questions today. But that's the one thing with the trivia. Some days, sometimes it's easier questions and sometimes it's harder. You just never know what you're going to get. Hey, Lori, how are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? Looks like everyone's going with bamboo. And you know what? Bamboo is the correct answer. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, I think you're right, Ashley. So let's see. I will be giving away one of my patterns. And let me pull up my Ravelry store real quick for y'all. Okay. Okay, these are the patterns that I currently have in my Ravelry store. Most of them are knitted patterns. The alien beanie, I have a knit and a crochet version of it. And then the patriotic scarf is a crochet pattern, and the Easter plaid beanie is also a crochet pattern. So these are the patterns that I have, and pretty soon I should be having some more patterns. I have three beanies being tested right now. So let's see, what word will I go with? Let's see. Let's go with pink for the keyword. Pink, Pink, all lowercase, and start now. Pink is the keyword. Pink. So if y'all want a chance to win one of my patterns, type pink in the chat. Pink. But yeah, I should. Oh, Daniel's here. Hi, Daniel. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? But yeah, soon I should have 3 more patterns out. And I'll be doing pattern giveaways for those whenever I do release those patterns. Give it a little bit longer. Okay, I'm going to give it 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. Okay, so let's share my screen. Oops, let me take this off. And we'll see who the lucky winner is going to be. Okay. Let me get the comments. Hold up a minute. It's only picking up 10, and I thought I saw more than that. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that does look right. Okay, let's see. I always worry that it won't pick up all the comments. The winner is Yornborov. Congratulations, Christy. You won one of my patterns. So what I need you to do is send me an email at justanotherstitch2020@gmail.com. And I have it up right here for you. So send me an email and I will get your pattern to you. And you can also find my email in the description box of all my videos. So congratulations, Christy. I'm so happy for you. So yeah, just send me that email and I'll get that to y'all. So I guess it's pretty much time to wrap up now. Um let's see if there's any, let me check to see if I have anything to tell y'all first though. Let's see. My next live is Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and Crystal the Yorny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady will be my guest star. So y'all get a double dose of us this week because I was on her channel Tuesday. And also, please make sure y'all note the fact that my lives on Saturday now start at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I bumped it up 30 minutes earlier so I don't overlap with Granny D anymore. So they're now at 12:30. That live's coming up. My finished projects video will be on the 15th. So if anyone has finished projects that they want their pictures shown on that video, email me y'all pictures. And like I said, in May, I will be doing a big collab giveaway. So be on the lookout for that giveaway coming. And I should soon be having some pattern giveaways for my new patterns coming out. And I think that pretty much covers everything. Oh, and tomorrow will be my Knitting Friday video. So I want to thank all of y'all for watching today and joining in. And I had fun talking to all of y'all, my Yorny aliens. And those that watch the replay, I want to welcome y'all. And please feel free to join in on the questions and leave a comment to let us know that you watched. And I hope y'all all have a fabulous Yorny day. Be the light and bye.